welcome to morning coffee break. I'm trying to use my left hand for everything, and my right arm is still hurting. It's no wonder, they operated on it twice. Still swollen some. It went down a little bit, but it's still swollen. Trying to make sure that this isn't too tight, you know, because that doesn't help. Can kind of cut off your circulation. But my underarm, where they did that lymph node thing, it still hurts, but it feels better than my arm does, if that's any consolation. But I don't go to the surgeon until September 10th, but supposedly they'll know something hopefully next week, you know, about the results. So just please keep me in your prayers that we have some good results, you know, or I have some good results. Okay, so today's Friday, anyway, that's one good thing. August 29th, currently it's 60 degrees, high today 78. No chance of rain, winds at 1 mile per hour right now. Today we'll have a little Kroger haul. We didn't, Joy's hurting too because she walked so much that she's not used to walking a whole lot. I mean, she does, you know, walk around here. We go to the store, stuff like that, but she's got 2 herniated discs in her neck, and and her hip's been bothering her. It's no wonder, although she probably had to walk who knows how much the past several days. So so she's hurting a little bit too. And we just, you know, we didn't really feel like shopping that much, but we had to get a prescription for Logan for his lymphedema. He's having problems with that too. It's leaking, you know, at his calf, and you know, I'm sure it's very uncomfortable. So he got some antibiotics to hopefully take care of that. It worked last time, but still, you know, it's not good. Lymphedema, I wish they had some way to deal with that, you know, to help people. Same thing with Crohn's and stuff. They can help you maybe get in remission sometimes, but it doesn't really cure it, you know. But hey, anybody that has had bad flares and stuff, remission is awesome. So I'll take that any day. But I really wish they could come up with a cure for it, and for lymphedema, and among other things, tinnitus, the neuropathy I have in my feet, some. The tinnitus is the most aggravating because I hear it all the time, 24/7. Sometimes it's louder than others, you know, and it can even interfere with your hearing. I'm thinking about, after we get through all this and things calm down a little bit, thinking about going to see a ear doctor just to see, you know, what they say, if there's any way they can. You never know, but I'm sure they can't cure it, but maybe they have some way of helping it get that, you know, where it's not as severe. Okay, what's for dinner? Not sure. Joy's fixing the dinners for a while, and she said she didn't know. So, well, there's plenty we can find around here. Okay, so let's see. We got some jokes. Let me get my glasses here. Kitty, yeah, she's laying down at my feet here. I don't know. She's acting like she's sleepy. Yeah, she's laying down. She was sitting up a minute ago. Okay, here's one. There are only 2 things in the world that a child will willingly share: a communicable disease and mom's age. Mom's 45, or whatever, you know. Or, you know, coughing and rubbing their face and touching, all the kids touching this, no wonder. And we were the same way when we were little. I remember, you know, when you had chicken pox, it seems like, you know, moms would take their kids over to kids that had chicken pox just to get it over with, and measles too. So I think my sister had measles first, and I had chicken pox, I believe. Yeah. And then we switched. Then she had the measles and I had chicken pox. And what was the other one? The mumps. Y'all remember the mump? Make your look like you had chipmunk or something with nuts in its mouth. Okay, here's another one. One day a man passed by a farm and saw a beautiful horse. Hoping to buy the animal, he said to the farmer, "I think your horse looks pretty good, so I'll give you $500 for him." "He doesn't look good and he's not for sale," the farmer said. The man insisted, "I think he looks good and I'll up the price to $1,000. "He doesn't look so good," the farmer said, "but if you want him that much, he's yours." The next day the man came back raging mad. He went up to the farmer and screamed, "You sold me a blind horse, you cheated me." The farmer calmly replied, "I told you he didn't look so good, didn't I?" Little play on words, though. And our thought of the day is from J.R.R. Tolkien. Deeds will not be less valiant because they are unpraised. Okay. Let's see what we can find here. Okay. Let's try this one. It might be interesting. It doesn't say the category or anything. What is the longest road in the United States? Route 20, Route 66, Route 12, Route 6. I think I know this. I think it's Route 66. No, it's Route 20. I'm not familiar with that, though. Is this thing going right? It's Route 20, not Route 66. I thought at one time Route 66 was. Maybe not now. Who is considered to be the father of American-style gourmet cooking? Wolfgang Puck, Emeril Lagasse, James Beard, Anthony Bourdain. Father of American-style gourmet cooking. I really don't know. I kind of know. I've heard of I haven't heard of James Beard before. I've heard of the others. American style. Let's try Anthony Bourdain. He's passed away. No, and it's the one I never heard of before. James Beard. Let's see what it says about him. James Beard is arguably the father of American-style gourmet cooking. He has become a household name with his many cookbooks and TV shows. I never heard of him. I don't really watch, food-related stuff like I used to. Cooking shows, I mean. Petrichor is the scent of what? Petrichor is the scent of what? A new book, coffee, rain, baked bread. I've never heard this before. Petrichor. It's the scent of what? I have no idea. I'm going to go with a new book. Answer. No, it's rain. Man, I'm 0 for 3, but I'm learning some stuff. It's rain. Petrichor is the earthy scent produced when rain falls on dry soil. The root is constructed from ancient Greek. It's got some different pronunciations and stuff, so pass on that. Michael Johnson wore shoes of what color for his 200-meter world record? Blue, silver, red, gold. I don't know. I would think gold. Gold. Oh yeah, I got one right. Gold shoes he had on. Yeah, these got me here a little bit. Which Breaking Bad character got its own spinoff? I don't think I hardly ever watched it. I've watched it a few times. I know a lot of people liked it. Jesse Pinkman, Hank Schrader, Skylar White, Saul Goodman. I think I might know this, but I'm not for sure. I think it's Saul Goldman. Yeah. Let me see what it was called. It's something like yeah, Better Call Saul. Yeah. Better Call Saul is an American legal crime drama television series created by Vince Gilligan and Peter Gould for AMC, part of the Breaking Bad franchise. Uh-oh, I don't want to do that. What do I do? Next question. I press something. Maybe we'll go. Okay, it went to the next one. A villanelle, villanell, is a type of what? Poem, short story, opera, drama. Villanelle. I don't think I've ever heard that, word. I'm going to go with drama just because it sounds like something like a... No? It's a poem. Wow, okay. What type of poem is that? A villanelle is a highly structured poem made up of 5 tercets followed by a quatrain with 2 repeating rhymes and 2 refrains. Hey, this lost me there. I never heard of any of that. So I'm 3 and 3. I'm breaking even so far. The Turrita, Turrita, is a symbol of which country? All of these have been kind of hard, and usually a lot of them are real easy. So I'm kind of glad, I like to be challenged more. The Turrita is a symbol of which country? Portugal, Italy, France, Spain. Ooh. I've never heard of that either. I'm going to go with Spain. Come on. Hello. Hello. No, it's Italy. Let me see what it even says about it. Italia Turrita is the national personification or allegory of Italy, and the appearance of a young woman with her head surrounded by a mural crown completed by towers. Okay, doesn't make any sense hardly. All right. What famous phrase often accompanies Uncle Sam posters? America needs you. I want you. We can do it. Stay calm and carry on. I think he's doing like that. Y'all remember, or y'all have seen, I'm sure, Uncle Sam pointing at you. And I think it said, I want you. And then it said, like, to join. Yeah, we got that one right. All right, next question. From which country do the Tigris and Euphrates rivers originate? Iran, Kuwait, Turkey, Syria. I'm not for sure about this. I've heard of both these rivers before, but for some reason I can't place them. So I'm not sure. I want to say Turkey. It's not doing something right. Come on. Why won't it? There it goes. And Turkey is right. Yep. Okay, got one more. In which country was the first World Sudoku Championship held? Canada, Italy, Australia, France. So it was the first Sudoku Championship. Okay, I have no idea about this one either. For some reason I want to go with Australia. It's probably wrong. Come on. No, it's Italy. Once again, Italy got me. So, let's see what that says. The Times of London began publishing Sudoku puzzles in 2004, and the first U.S. newspaper to feature Sudoku was the Conway. What's that have to do with the thing, The championship was hosted in Italy in 2006. So I broke even at least, 5 and 5. But these were more challenging. I'm glad they kind of throw some of them in there every now and then that are a little harder to figure out. I had no idea about some of these. So I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe you did better than me. I hope you did well. And if you enjoyed it, please press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already and share this out. Oh yeah, I saw Here it is. I got it back. And hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you have a great day. Check out the Kroger haul later on. Got some good stuff. Bye, everyone, and God bless.